So the Bahtinov mask, this particular one is a 3D printed mask, and there was a presentation a couple of weeks ago on 3D printing. This is based on diffraction. On the right is the image of a star that you get when the Bahtinov mask is placed at the top of the scope. The lower half of the mask is responsible for the spike through the middle here. And then the right side is responsible for the spike down like this. You can see the spikes are always perpendicular to the slots. And then we have this spike perpendicular to these slots. As the light approaches the focal plane, the top and bottom come together. And when you're exactly in focus, these spikes converge and they look like this. And then when you go beyond focus, the spike from here starts moving to the top side of the, now it's the diverging light cone. So to focus, you basically adjust your focus knob and put this horizontal spike right in the middle here. I also want to point out off to the side of the photograph, you can see these little dimmer stars. So this is a very bright star, and if you want to see these spikes with a reasonably short exposure, you have to use a bright star. Otherwise, you just get these little things, and that doesn't help very much. All right, so just kind of repeat some of what I said. How do you focus with a Bahtinov mask? Well, first you got to slew to a bright star. You have to remember to place the mask over the scope. You got to take many short exposures, turning your focus knob until the horizontal spike is right between the diagonal spikes. One nice thing about this is that there's no need to go beyond optimal focus. So if you're doing this by just eyeballing the size of the image, I know I have a tendency to make the image small and then go a little bit further, see it start growing again, and then backing up to make sure I got the smallest star. But with the Bahtinov mask, you know when you're in the center, you know that when that horizontal spike is right between the two diagonal ones. So there's no need to go beyond focus. And then once you do focus, of course, you got to remember to take the mask off and then slew back to the target. Now, there's a software tool called the Bahtinov Grabber, which helps quantify, if you're into that, exactly how accurately you're focused. So I have on the left side here, this is the little standalone version of the Bahtinov Grabber. The way this works is you take your image and you put your mouse at the center and kind of drag outward, and a little square appears over the image. And it seems like this guy then does a screen capture, and it reproduces your photograph in its own window. And at that point, it finds the spikes and will attempts to calculate how accurately you're focused. So in this case, it's claiming I'm off by 21 microns, and I'm well within the critical focus zone for my scope. The position of that horizontal spike is proportional to how out of focus you are. You begin to get a sense of how much you need to turn the focus knob to bring it into focus. So I found with some practice that with only maybe 2 or 3 twists in my focus knob, as long as I was close to begin with, I could bring it into focus. So I'm a pretty much an advocate of these Bahtinov masks. They seem to work really well.